Pondering God, Chapter 52. When you're perfect in every way. All of us have seen them, and some of us have even known them. I'm referring to the elites in our society. These special people can be considered such for a variety of reasons. They might be highly intelligent, those who graduated first in their class from kindergarten through graduate school. These intellectuals find cures for diseases, invent new products, or become CEOs of major corporations. For casual reading on vacation, they take a textbook on nuclear physics. They never met a math problem that they didn't thoroughly enjoy solving. They are the smartest person in the room, any room. Or they might be one of the pretty people who've grown accustomed to having all eyes and attention focused on them as they saunter across the room. They have been blessed with a physical beauty that appears flawless. Be they male or female, the opposite sex is driven to act like love-starved adolescents while in their presence. They can't walk by a mirror without stopping and admiring themselves. You see them on the cover of magazines and wonder if it's the airbrushing or do they really look that good. Another of these elites is the person who has such a wide vocal range that when they sing their rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner, everyone comes to their feet and there isn't a dry eye in the house. They join the opera at age 13, tour in Europe first and the remainder of the globe for the next 6 years. A recording contract comes next, and they finally become a judge on a television talent show in their retirement. They have a voice that drips with honey and can cause their fans to faint from sheer adoration. Another type of elite person is the one with superior athletic abilities, who shame those who dare to compete against them. They can easily dunk a basketball, while at the same time leaving a nickel on the top of the backboard. Throwing a baseball 100 miles per hour requires minimal effort. Coaches scout them while they are still in grade school. When they run the 100-meter race, the only question up for debate is who will finish second. They've been told how wonderful they are and been pampered accordingly since the day they could walk. I've noticed something about these special people. They often take pride in and develop an air of superiority about their uniqueness. I suppose it's human nature. With all the fawning and attention they receive, it must be hard to keep a level head. But why the pride in something with which they had nothing to do? I realize there are things we can all do to improve our looks and sharpen our minds. We can take voice lessons and go through physical training to enhance our talents. But these people have been born with these talents. It's in their DNA. If they were born with the gift, why should they take pride in it? Furthermore, should those on the other side of this issue take shame in their lack of these special qualities? The person who couldn't outrun a three-legged turtle might be teased, but weren't they only born that way? The one who struggles in or doesn't make it through school, should they be embarrassed by their limited intelligence? There's the plain-looking person, born with a face to which no one is attracted. Are they responsible for that? Many people can only carry a tune in the shower or in their car. It isn't as if they messed up somewhere and failed to show up when singing voices were being handed out. It says this in Psalm chapter 139, verse 14. I will give thanks to thee, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. The previous verse says this, for thou didst form my inward parts, thou didst weave me in my mother's womb. It was God who made each of us, each unique and special in our own way. We can neither take the blame for a lack of certain talents or the credit for the talents we have been given. We are the ones who make judgments about who among us are valuable and deserving of envy and praise or scorn and humiliation. God doesn't see us that way. Being slow-footed rather than fast is irrelevant to him. He looks at the heart and isn't concerned with outward appearances as we are. I've noticed something else about these special people. It is rare for one individual to have multiple talents. The drop-dead gorgeous person often has the personality of a fence post and the intellect of a rock, whereas the one who is a bit shy in the looks department frequently has the most wonderful personality and is a joy to be around. And what happens to the ego of the over-the-hill athlete or past her prime fashion model? The title of this piece is a line that comes from a Mac Davis song, and the preceding line says, "Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble." I think it would be easier if we would all remember from where our gifts and talents come. Rather than take pride or shame in them, we can thank and praise the giver of all good gifts for whatever He's given us.